Good morning. I'm Walt Bartman, and I'm working in my studio. I'm the founder and director of the Yellow Barn Studio at Quantico, and I wanted to fill you in on where we are right now as far as the coronavirus pandemic has affected our program at the Yellow Barn. Presently, we're running most of our classes. Our instructors, and we have 35 of them, are up and running on Zoom, and seeing that Zoom is a really good platform for teaching. We've learned a lot from it, and I think, if anything, we were forced into getting everything online at a very quick time when everything didn't seem like there were any answers, but we were able to pull things together. And now looking back on it, we're up and teaching. So our summer classes are enrolling, and I think the interest from the standpoint of our instructors, they've reinvented themselves. So our classes are focused a little bit more on conceptual things and working with students in their studios. So mostly when we're teaching, we can demo, and I can show you something here. We have multiple cameras, which I think is very interesting. So I'm going to just share this with you. But there's a still life that I have set up for one of the classes that I'm teaching. And actually, I can demo. I have another camera that would be on an easel where I would be demoing, and we're able to then see this. So they can actually literally paint from that. Or in the case of a model, we have a number of classes where I've had a model sit, and our class has been able to work with that. I have chickens, so I put a camera out in the chicken coop, and my classes have enjoyed that. So it's like they can paint them, as they're moving around, which is a challenge. But a lot of stuff is done with photos and or putting photos together. And we also offer a number of other classes too. And we offer classes for beginners as well as for advanced students. And I think we have printmaking, and we have art history. All right, I'm about ready to talk to art historians that work at the Yellow Barn, and we're putting together a lecture series, okay, that you'll be able to access. And I think this is something that can be unique, and it came out of this coronavirus time. All right, so I think when you look back on it, what do I think is happening? I think the whole structure of education is changing. And I think that because we were fortunate that we jumped on it right in the beginning, and all our instructors learned to master the process of working on Zoom. And that's really interesting. Really have become very professional at it. So I think that the students are not losing anything. As a matter of fact, they're getting a lot more attention, and the classes seem to be more interactive because people can talk to each other and discuss work. And then as far as the lectures are concerned, we're really giving in-depth lectures. And this weekend, I'm doing a virtual cow workshop, and I laugh about it because we filled the workshop up. And usually I run a number of them during the year, because I live out here by South Mountain Creamery in Middletown, Maryland. And we might get 10 or 12 people, all right? But we're full with 15. So I think, and they're coming from all over the country, which is the other thing. We're starting to see students from California and Florida and Michigan joining us. So the Yellow Barn has, I would say when we look back on this period, we've learned a lot, and we've learned to take advantage of it. And honestly, our program is growing now. And that's not really easy at this particular time. So I think, if you have any questions, you can always go to the Yellow Barn website, yellowbarnstudio.com. You can see what we're doing. You can see the tutorials on how to learn how to work on Zoom. And I think when you do that, you'll come to understand what it will mean to you to be able to continue your work as artists, all right, and working with instructors that have a lot of experience. And, if anything, we've seen the positive aspect of this. So with that, I'll check in again a little later. I know every so often, just so you know where we are. But take a look at the classes that we're offering for the summer, all right, because there are quite a few there. I think we have about 40 classes, all right, and we're going into the fall. We're going to have the same approach. I think that our plans are to stay virtual until we're sure that it's safe for our students to get together. And I think that everybody's agrees with that. So the way to go right now is virtual. All right. So hope to see you. As I said, yellowbarnstudio.com. Classes are listed, and hope that you'll take a class. All right. Thank you.